This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected, and Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life. Good evening and welcome to the Mini Dome on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight we have the boys basketball version of the Mason County Cup with the North Mason Bulldogs and the Shelton Highclimbers. I'm Dietrich Allen and you are watching Maple Glen Senior Living Pregame Show. In this cross-county rivalry game, both teams are coming off Wednesday night wins. North Mason 49-41 over Clahalia, Shelton 70-61 over Mount Tahoma. The Bulldogs are 1-1 on the season while the Highclimbers are 1-0. The Climbers lead this series 5-1 and have a 5-game winning streak over the boys from Belfair. The only win for North Mason over Shelton was their first meeting on December 4th, 2010, when the Bulldogs scored on a last-second three. In the last meeting on December 20th of last year, the Highclimbers ran away with the game. 3 of these games came down to the buzzer. What will happen tonight? Coming up on the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show, we'll talk with the coaches. It's the boys' basketball version of the Mason County Cup. From the Mini Dome, the North Mason Bulldogs at the Shelton Highclimbers, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. For everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis on Saturday, December 8th. Join us at 5 p.m. as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Our vantage point will once again be the Angle Building at 4th and Railroad. It's the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis, 5 p.m. Saturday, December 8th on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And welcome once again to the Mini Dome. Dietrich Allen here. It's now time to talk with the coaches. We'll start out with the home coach and Derek Pringle.
Coach Derek Pringle, another season of Highclimber basketball.
Yes, sir.
You gotta. Well, let's talk about your team this year. I gotta tell you, you're loaded. You're loaded with seniors. You're loaded with experience.
Yeah, we got, I think it's 7 seniors maybe. And then we got 5 juniors. So yeah, we are loaded. This actually is this is the best team in my 5 years here. I mean, because everybody can play. It just, now we got to figure out how to share the ball. That's going to be the thing. But we had our first test on Monday. On Wednesday at Mount Tahoma, and that went pretty well. A lot of nerves, a lot of kids never played varsity before. But they played tremendous defense. For 32 minutes. And, we was down by 10 in the first quarter and then down by 2 at half, and then we picked it up in the third and fourth quarter and just blew it away. Actually, we won the second, third, and fourth quarter. So, we got some good shooters. Our offense is mainly just like last year, dribble drive, hand off, and, attack the basket, kick out. We have to. We're kind of excited.
You want to build on last year's district run and get further than last year's.
Yeah, if we won that game at Clover Park, we would have been one game for going to the quarterfinals, right? Or guarantee the final spot. So that's what we're looking forward to this year is getting a little deeper. And plus also too, my goal is I've been here, we've been scoring 7, 8 points a year. I say a season. This year my goal is getting double digits. That's my goal, and their goal is also to get at least 16, 17 wins. And we got tough competition. Our schedule's loaded. Auburn, Mountain View, you got Timberline, we got Peninsula, I think it's North Creek out of Bothell over the holidays. So we packed it pretty tight. And I think this year, these guys, one thing they're doing good is they gelling. They're gelling together, and they're very unselfish. That's what I love about them.
Now let's talk about tonight's matchup. North Mason, get to play in your home court for the first time this season. Yeah. North Mason, these games have been pretty tight when they're tight, but last year you took it to them. What do you expect out of the Bulldogs tonight? Well,
I watched them in their first game against CK. I watched that, and they was in their match at home. That was a good game. I look for them to come out again with the same thing against us. But our goal is to get up in the first quarter and stay up, and that's what we're going to try to put a little pressure on them, on their ball handlers. With Jason Kenyon, we have Caleb back now. We got Ethan Clevenger, who's my guards, that can put pressure on you. So that's our goal is put that pressure on them so they can actually force that turnover. It's going
to be tough.
They got a shooter on that team too. They got, I think he's number 5 or something like that. 4. Yeah, I watched him. He's not afraid to put that ball up.
Well, actually, none of them are really. But they are turnover prone, is what I've noticed. Something that I haven't talked to Skogstad about yet, but they are turnover prone. So it could be interesting for you.
Yeah, it could. So we're gonna play the best we can. That's our goal. First couple of minutes, force that turnover, get it, let your defense be your offense. And then when we settle down, then we'll get back into our half-court sets against them and stuff like that. We're going to get out and run. We can run. We can go 5-5-5 if we have to. That's how deep we are this year. So it's kind of exciting.
Well, I'm excited to see it. Good luck, Coach.
All right, thank you, sir.
And that is Derek Pringle, head man of the Shelton Highclimbers. We'll talk with Brett Skogstad next here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Right now for advertising options.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts.
Yes, you.
You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
And welcome back to the Mini Dome. This is the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show. It's now time to talk with Brett Skogstad. Coach Brett Skogstad, you got a rough game on Wednesday, but you pulled out the win. Turnover's still a problem for your team. What are you doing about that?
Working on it in practice as much as we can. We spent like 45 minutes yesterday going against 7 guys on JV in a press, just working on 5-on-5, no dribble, just as much as we can do with like ball fakes and just being strong with the ball. Because 24 turnovers against teams in our league is not going to cut it. So we know that we need to play better. Credit to Clahalia for forcing us into some bad turnovers, but we need to play a lot better in order to beat teams in our league.
Now I got to ask you about Miller Campbell. He had a breakout game, I would call it. He was, I swear, every ball that came off the rim, he had it, and he was hitting all over the floor. How has his game improved?
He's gotten way more confident. He's always been a really good shooter and always had a really good understanding for the game. But he's playing really more aggressively now and more confident. And he knows that he's one of the best players on the floor. So he goes after rebounds really hard. And he really carried us in the last few minutes of that game. I mean, we wouldn't have been there without him, it seemed like. So he career high 16 rebounds is what we had for him. So it was really a good game for him.
Now let's talk about Troy McCormick. He really hasn't been much involved. Is he just a slow start this year?
I don't think he didn't play well in the first game, but I thought he played well on Wednesday. He didn't get a ton of shots, but he was efficient with his shots, and I think he had 12 points. But he did a lot of nice things. He had 7 rebounds. He's crashing the rebounds really hard, so he's letting the game come to him a little bit more, which I like. But he played well, I thought, on Wednesday, and we expect him to keep playing well.
Now your reserve guards, your younger guys. Joe Crosswhite, it seems when he gets on the floor, he seems to be he steadies things, in my opinion, when he gets out there.
Yeah, Joe has a really good flow for the game. He handles the ball pretty well, and he's a really skilled player. We want him to be more intense with everything. But yeah, he has a good understanding of how to run the offense when he's in the game. He does a lot of nice things. I think he'll get more time and he'll put his stamp on games more as the season goes on.
Now let's talk about Shelton. A couple things going against you. This court is a little longer than the one in your gym. This is is that going to be a problem for you guys?
I hope not. We just really need to sprint back on defense. When we don't get it, they're going to run, so we got to really get back. They're a tough team. They beat us pretty bad last year, and they got some really good players. So it'll be another really good chance. Good opportunity for us, kind of like CK, going against a team that's pretty good. So we'll see what we can do.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
That's North Mason coach Brett Skogstad. Just a little while ago, probably about half an hour ago or so, talking about what his team faces, and we're going to get to starting lineups here, in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back with starting 5 for both teams.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, We offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over. When you see lights,
vests,
or reflectors,
please give us some room. Slow down and move over.
When you need us,
we've got your back.
Do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours?
You got our back? Please, slow down
and move over.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
It's time for the starting lineups here at the Mini Dome. And let's get them to you right now. We'll start out with the visiting Bulldogs. Ryan Pearson, 6'2" senior guard. Miller Campbell, a 6'2" junior forward. Troy McCormick, a 6'2" senior forward. Bryce Solis, a 5'10" senior guard. And Ryan Crookshank, a 6'3" sophomore forward. And now we're
number 10, Ty Standing at 6'1", junior, number 20, Standing at 5 foot 8 inches tall, a senior, number 22.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
And welcome back here to the Mini Dome. Still working on some audio issues. We'll get that figured out before the game gets started. But here we're almost moments away from the tip-off. So here we go. Get my pencil ready. I'm not operating a camera tonight. It's kind of cool. So Thompson and Crookshank will meet in center court to get this underway. The Highclimbers in their white uniforms, home whites, with the well, I guess you call it the shoulders are red and the red letters. Bulldogs in the black jerseys. Thompson will tip it in the back court. Here comes Kenyon. Kenyon get it over to Gall. Gall out top, and that's Ald. Hits it. Highclimbers start to first. Here comes Bryce Solis with the ball for the Bulldogs. High post feed to Crookshank. Looks low, throws it over to Campbell. That's McCormick, and up top it goes to Solis. Hands it off to McCormick. McCormick working the far sideline, so that to Thompson. Thompson stolen away by Ald. Ald going to go to the hoop with one hand, puts it up a little too hard, and there's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. And that will go on Miller Campbell, his first. At the free throw line for 2 free throws, Tyler Ald. Forgot about the little focusing thing that he does on his free throws. He'll get another one. Shot is up and rims out. Rebound goes to Campbell. Campbell up to Pearson. Pearson all the way up to McCormick, to the hoop, off the glass and in. Quickly, the Highclimbers are back the other way. There's Gall to the foul line, kick it out to Kenyon. Kenyon over to Ald. Ald fakes a pass to Badia Brown, gets it up top to Gall. Gall back to Ald. Ald for 3. Rims off. Campbell with the rebound. Up to Pearson. Pearson ran into Badia Brown, got the ball back off the deflection. Ball still free, can't quite corral it. Goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on North Mason, the first by my count. 2-2 ball game. Here comes Jason Kenyon, center of the court. High post feed to Thompson. Quick pass out the corner. Gall with a 3 off the mark. Rebound. Crookshank pulled it down. Handed off to Solis. Solis working. Throws it over to McCormick. Drives baseline. Cut off by Thompson. Goes up top now. There's Pearson between the circles. Bounce it over to Solis. Working the far side. Gets a screen from Campbell. Stops. Finds a wide open McCormick. Missed the 3. Rebound. Kenyon will let it go out of bounds. That'll be Highclimber ball. 6:11 to go, first quarter. 2-2 is their score early. Here comes Jason Kenyon. Between the circle, stops, swing it over to Ald. High post feed. Thompson goes right to the hoop. Double pumps, missed the shot, but drew the foul. That'll be 2 on Miller Campbell. So at the free throw line is Ty Thompson. Missed the first one. Climbers are 0 for 3 at the free throw line. Into the ball game, Trevor Deerdorf for the Bulldogs and John Beatty as well for North Mason. Pearson and Campbell will sit down. Ty Thompson at the free throw line. Hit the second one. Give it a 1-point lead for the Highclimbers. Inbounds. Goes to McCormick. McCormick trying to go coast to coast, scoops it up, missed the shot, rebound. Crookshank puts it up, missed it, got it again, put it back up, missed it again. Ball's tapped and controlled by Ald, it looks like.
And he'll get it up to Gall. Gall high steps across the midcourt stripe, goes right to the hoop, hooks it to the corner on a pass. That's a charge, and the first foul on the Highclimbers. Gall a little out of control before he passed that off. So it'll be Bulldog ball in their back court on the baseline. Deerdorf will inbounds it to Pearson. Pearson avoids the double team. Now here's Solis. Solis to the three-point arc, to the box, to the hoop. Double pumps, rejected by Gall. Recovered by Badia Brown. Up it goes to Ty Thompson. Ty Thompson to the hoop. Double pumps and puts it in. 3 points for Ty. 5-2 is the score. And a foul on the far sidelines. And that'll go on the Highclimbers. Badia Brown. Casey with his first. Sideline inbounds. Into backcourt to Solis. Solis center of the court. High post feed to Crookshank. Over to Deerdorf, looking for Beatty. Down to the box, and Crookshank. Turnaround jumper doesn't fall. Rebound, Ty Thompson. There comes Kenyon, pushing the pace. Up to Ald. Ald steps back beyond the three-point arc, finds Badia Brown in the corner. Put it out to, well, Kenyon. Now Ty will take the three. They'll rim off. Rebound, Beatty. Beatty will get it up to Solis. Solis behind the back dribble, slowing and letting the pack go by. Between the circles, calling the play. Throw it over near side. Pearson. Pearson drives baseline on Thompson. Hook it out top to Beatty. Beatty, couple of dribbles, trying to get by All to the foul line behind the back. Nope, he'll lose it. Knocked it to mid-court. Ball's free. Pearson gets it back to Deerdorf. Deerdorf up top to Pearson, and there's going to be a turnover. So Campbell will return for the Bulldogs, playing with 2 personal fouls. Kenyon will grab it at midcourt. High post feed. Thompson out to Badia Brown. Up top to Kenyon. Kenyon back to Badia Brown. Cross court to Alt. Tap to the top to Kenyon. Back to Alt. Alt to take the three. That one's an air ball. Saved inbounds by Badia Brown. Kenyon turnaround jumper off the catch. Missed it, and a foul under the basket. And I think that'll go on the Bull, or actually the Highclimbers. And that'll go on. Oh, I'm sorry, wait a minute. Who was that on? That was actually on Trevor Deerdorf, his first third-team foul on North Mason. Joe Crosswhite will step onto the court for the first time tonight. And looks like well, that's a substitution. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Kenyon gets it into Badia Brown, hooks it out to the corner. Gall with 3, hits it. It's a 6-point lead for the Highclimbers. Here come the Bulldogs. Pearson up this near sideline. Changes direction, bounces it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite, top of the key. Looking for Pearson, get it to Campbell. Back to Crosswhite. Near side goes to McCormick. Trying to get by the defense of Thompson. It's knocked out of bounds. Substitutions for the Highclimbers. Noah Benson will step on for the first time tonight, and Trayton Andrews. Noah's a senior, and Trayton is a junior. Sideline inbounds near side into the corner to Pearson. Pearson turnaround 3. That rims off. Rebound goes to Campbell. Campbell throws it up top to Crosswhite. Drives side of the paint, kick it out to Campbell. Campbell puts it on the floor, drives to the foul line. In the paint with a jumper off the glass and in. Miller Campbell with his first basket of the night. Here comes Kenyon the other way. Over to Benson. Benson one dribble. Gall at the high post feed. Down low, wide open as Andrews gets mugged and fouled under there. 2 shots coming for the junior. And that'll go on Troy McCormick, his fourth team foul. Trayton Andrews with the first free throw, rims off. We'll get one more. Get the basket in the shot. Second one rimmed out. Rebound tapped up by Trayton Andrews with the follow. Here comes Crossway. High post feed to Campbell. Hands it off to Pearson. Way outside for three. Missed it. Rebound. Deerdorf up and in. Jason Kenyon with the ball center of the court. Down low to Benson, to Thompson in the paint. Got to get out of the paint. Dribbles to the foul line. Little fadeaway goes in for tie. Give him 5 points. It's a 6-point lead for the Highclimbers. Troy McCormick trying to pick up the pace, but turned around and gave it to Pearson. Now Crosswhite will bring it up. And he's going to get a hand check foul on, where is that? Andrews, the first, third team foul on Shelton. Sideline inbounds. Follow the ball if it can. Crosswhite into backcourt, and they're going to call it over and back, and that is the third turnover on North Mason. Bryce Solis is up off the Bulldog bench. He'll get Crosswhite. So the Bulldog lineup is McCormick, Crookshank, Campbell, Pearson, and Solis. For the Highclimbers, it's Benson has the ball. Kenyon, Gall, Jonker is in there as well. And Benson with a rebound in the putback. Noah with his first points of the night. And a timeout is called. Full timeout called. We'll take it. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC.
First time I tried biking, and it was laying around my mom's house. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Back at the Mini Dome. Just under 2 minutes to go here. First quarter, 14-6. Shelton Highclimbers with the lead. North Mason Bulldogs with the ball. Inbounds poked out of there by Noah Benson on the inbounds. Campbell will try to inbounds it again. This is in the Bulldog back court. Inbounds goes to McCormick. Now to Campbell. Campbell find Solis. Solis will try to bring it up. Just short of the timeline there for a moment. Drives to the foul line, bounces over to Pearson in the corner to Campbell. Fakes the three. Takes a dribble, puts it up top to Solis. High post feed to Crookshank. Back to Campbell, over to Pearson. Pearson down to Crookshank, side of the paint. Turnaround jumper for Crookshank. Comes up short, rebound tapped up and doesn't fall in. The rebound's in tapped out of bounds by the Bulldogs. It'll go over to the Highclimbers. Ty Thompson will step back onto the court for Shelton, and we get to see Ethan Clevenger. First time tonight, he has the ball. Stops, takes an extra step over to Benson, back to Clevenger, over to the quick passes down to Thompson. Cross court goes to Benson. Benson drives baseline, stops on the box, trying to lace a pass out, nearly stolen away. Clevenger back to Benson. Benson from the corner, three, yes! Noah Benson with 5 points, and the lead is 11 for the Highclimbers. North Mason has the ball. Approaching a minute to go here, first quarter. 17-6 is the score. Solis to the foul line, kick it out to McCormick for three. Short. Rebound Thompson for Shelton. Here come the Highclimbers. Thompson pushing the pace. Throws it over to Benson. Benson way outside. Now Clevenger. Back to Benson. Benson thought about a three.
finds Jonker. Jonker finds Thompson. Thompson mugged and fouled by Miller Campbell. That's 3 on Miller. And quickly, Deerdorf is up off the bench. Beatty's getting ready to check in as well. Thompson at the free throw line. 2 free throws. Got the first one. He'll get another one. McCormick will sit down, as does Thompson. Second free throw. I'm sorry. Campbell sat down. Thompson hits the second free throw. Here comes Solis. Stops and pops side of the paint, puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by Ty Thompson. Clevenger pushing the pace up to Andrews. Andrews to the baseline, finds Jonker. Jonker with a roll, and it puts it up and in. 21-6 is the score. Inbounds pass by Deerdorf's knocked out of bounds by Ty Thompson, and we'll do it again. 17.9 seconds to go, first quarter. 21-6. Inbounds to Cruikshank. He'll bring it up. Hand it off to Pearson, and here comes Solis. Solis, center of the court now. And that's Pearson. Pearson turns, drives baseline, pull-up jumper for Pearson, fell off, and Thompson comes away with the rock at the end of the quarter. So we're through one. Shelton on top by 15, 21-6. We'll be right back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live broadcasts of high school basketball in Mason County. Join us Wednesday as the Shelton boys host Peninsula to open South Sound Conference play. Tip off in the Mini Dome is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. North Mason with the ball. Sang on to Solis between the circles. Over to Pearson. Pearson drives baseline right to the hoop, but leaves it for Cruikshank. Puts it up and in. What do you want?
I just need the thing to unscrew it.
Should be finger tight.
Oh, okay. We'll try.
Sorry about that. Noah Benson with the ball. Over to Clevenger. Fakes the three, stops, and finds Benson again. Back to Clevenger into the corner. That's Andrews. Andrews side of the paint to Jonker to Thompson. Thompson fakes the three, drives side of the paint, lowered his shoulder, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Deerdorf. Deerdorf will get out to Pearson. Pearson up court, cross court to Solis. Solis to Pearson, over to Beatty. Beatty drives baseline, runner off the glass and in. John Beatty with his first basket of the season, I believe. And here's Andrews forcing the pace the other way, draws a foul on the Highclimbers.
It gets tiring.
That's why I brought it in.
I should have just listened to you.
Cruikshank got the first personal foul. I'm just talking to one of my crew here. And at the free throw line for the Highclimbers is Trenton Andrews. Hit the first one. He'll get another one. Let's see, somebody entered here. Try to figure that out here. All right, we had a little stoppage of play here. Trying to figure out something here. Oh, the foul went on Ryan Pearson, I guess. And not Crookshank's second free throw by Andrews goes in. And stepping back onto the court is Tyler Auld for the Highclimbers. And Trenton Andrews will get a rest. 4 points so far tonight. Deerdorf gets it into Pearson. And then Solis draws the foul on Auld. That's his first. 14 fouls on Shelton. So we'll be backcourt inbounds. All right, so Bryce Solis will bring up the ball for the Bulldogs. Swing it over near side Pearson, looking for McCormick. He'll get over to Beatty, swing it over to Solis, far side now. Faking baseline, gets a screen from Crookshank. Guarded by Jonker, almost picked off by Thompson. Little runner in the paint, spun all the way around and in for McCormick, his second basket of the night. 12-point lead for the Highclimbers. They have the ball. Here's Clevenger. Clevenger up top to Benson. Wide open three. Noah is not afraid to take those shots. Jonker with the rebound. Outlet goes to Clevenger. Directing some traffic from the near elbow to the three-point arc. Between the legs, dribble, throws it up top to Alt, over to Thompson. Thompson one-on-one on McCormick. Drives the foul line to Clevenger. Clevenger drives in the paint, hooks it out to Benson. Up top to Alt. And no shot on that. 3 seconds in the key on the Highclimbers. And it's 4 turnovers on Shelton. Of course, by my count, unofficial. 6:02 to go in a half. 24-12 is our score. Trevor Deerdorf will step back onto the court for the Bulldogs and have Forsman checking in as well. It's a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. Coming up at halftime, it's a Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show. We're going to have Jerry Apple stats. He's over on the other table doing the statistical thing for us as we have a moment here. So the Highclimber lineup: Clevenger, Forsman, Badia Brown, Auld, and Gall. For the Bulldogs, it's Beatty, Solis, Pearson, Deerdorf, and McCormick. McCormick will inbounds it. He'll lob it in to Deerdorf. Throw it over to the far side. Still in backcourt, it's Pearson. And now Deerdorf has it to finds Solis, and Solis has to hurry. Gets a screen from Pearson. Stops, looking for Pearson. Gets it back to Pearson. Pearson doesn't take the screen from McCormick. Finds a wide open Solis for three. That one rims off. Tapped up by Beatty on the second try. 2 baskets for John tonight after being held scoreless in the first 2 games. There's Auld on the drive to the side of the paint. Nice spin move. Got Beatty off his feet. Bangs into Deerdorf. Missed his shot. Rebound tied up. It'll go over to, well, actually it's going to be a foul on the Highclimbers. Tyler Auld picked up his second. Jason Kenyon back in the ballgame for Shelton. Ryan Crookshank will check in for the Bulldogs. Pearson will sit down and Auld will sit down for the respective teams. Inbounds, Deerdorf gets it to McCormick. In the center of the court trying to speed it up. Near side now to Solis. Solis over to Beatty on the far side. Fakes the pass down low. Takes the screen. Pick and roll to Deerdorf to the hoop. Plays it up and in. That play has worked twice. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the half. Kenyon with the ball, guarded by Beatty. Swinging up top to Gall. To Clevenger. Clevenger into the corner to Badia Brown. He'll dribble out of the corner, hand it off to Kenyon. Kenyon finds Gall. Gall to the foul line, behind the back dribble. Lost the handle. Beatty with a pick. He's a 2-on-3. Throws it to McCormick. Beatty and everybody down the court. Blew the layup. Rebound goes to Forsman. To Kenyon, pushing the pace. Jason will back out. Set the offense. Up top to Clevenger.
Fakes the pass to Gall and then gets it to him. Into the corner near side, Kenyon. Kenyon up top to Gall. Gall will drive side of the paint, step back at the elbow, find Kenyon. Kenyon for three at the top. No. Rebound goes to Crookshank. We'll get it to Beatty. Here come the Bulldogs, trailing by 8 now. Solis, center of the court. Near side to McCormick. Finds Deerdorf to Beatty. Gets a screen from Deerdorf, drives the foul line, stops, pivots out. And there's Solis, pull-up jumper, baseline, hits it. That's Bryce's first basket of the night. Leads down to 6. Kenyon slows the pace down, crossing midcourt. Guarded by Beatty. Gets a screen from Gall. Doesn't really take it. Gall comes again. Beatty right on Kenyon. Kenyon will take the screen, throw it over to Clevenger. Trying to get a mismatch, got that mismatch. Gall goes right baseline, kicking out in the corner. Forsman, 3. Yes! Ends the drought for the Highclimbers. And a 30-second timeout called. We'll take it. We'll be right back. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Back at the Mini Dome. 3:09 to go in the half. 27-18. Shelton with the lead. North Mason with the ball. Campbell back in there. He'll inbounds it. Get it into Pearson, also back on the floor. And Crosswhite also in the ball game. Crosswhite has the ball crossing midcourt. Met by Forsman. High post feed to Crookshank. Handing off to Pearson. Pearson to the side of the paint. Kicking out to Crosswhite. Drives baseline. Stops. Throws it out to Pearson. Pearson cooks in the corner. Crosswhite fake the 3, steps up to the elbow, puts up a long 2, missed it. And that'll go over to the Highclimbers. Leading by 9. They're led by as many as 16 in the game, and the Bulldogs whittled that down to 6. Now they have that, Thompson, kick it out the corner. Badia Brown threw it right into the hands of Crookshank because Thompson didn't expect the pass. Trying to go coast to coast is Solis. He'll draw the foul on the Highclimbers. Jason Kenyon picked up his first. At the free throw line is Bryce Solis. First trip to the line for the Bulldogs tonight. Rimmed the first one off. He'll get one more. Got it. Give him 3 points tonight. The lead is 8. Highclimbers quickly up. That's Gall. Handed off to Badia Brown. Now to Thompson between the circles. This is going to go one-on-one. Handed off to Kenyon. Kenyon will drive right to the hoop. Kick it out to the corner. Gall wide open. 3. Nope. Rebound tapped out by Thompson. He'll gather that rebound, drive side of the paint, kick it to Kenyon. Kenyon fakes the 3, drives to the hoop, puts it up and in. 10-point lead for the Highclimbers. 2 minutes to go. North Mason with the ball. Crosswhite, handed off to Pearson. Back to Crosswhite. Hooks a pass down to Crookshank. Crookshank's on the box, backs down. Gall puts it up, missed it, got his own rebound. Had it stripped by Gall, goes to Solis. Solis for 3, hits it. 6 points for Bryce. It's 10-point lead. I'm sorry, 7-point lead. Thompson with it beyond the 3-point arc, drives the baseline. Hooks it to Forsman, out to Gall. Gall, nice move, right to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot, taps it up, missed it, that one, and the rebound goes to Pearson on the run on the far side. Minute 15 to go here in the half. 29-22. Pearson hooks it out to Campbell. Campbell drives baseline to the box. Header rejected by Thompson. That'll be out of bounds, but it's Bulldog ball. Nice rejection by Ty. 1:06 to go in the half. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Noah Benson back in the ballgame for Shelton. Inbounds. McCormick to Crosswhite to Pearson. Way outside for three. No. Rebound. Campbell lost it. Badia Brown comes away with it. Bounces to Kenyon. Kenyon one-on-one on Crookshank. Lowers his shoulder. Misses the shot. Badia Brown comes up with it. And a steal by McCormick. Crosswhite slows the pace down a bit. Approaching 40 seconds to go in the half. 7-point lead for Shelton. High post speed to Campbell. Hands it off to Pearson. Pearson swings in the corner. McCormick fakes the three, drives baseline. Stops on the side of the paint. Hooks it to McCormick. Or actually, no, that was Crookshank. Stolen away by Thompson. Thompson to the hoop. Puts it up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. 17 fouls on North Mason. 6 on Shelton. Ty Thompson at the free throw line. He's 3 for 4 at the free throw line. He has 2, 4, 6, 7 points so far tonight. Make it 8. Trevor Deerdorf will step onto the court. Campbell. Miller Campbell will sit down. Foul, by the way, went on Ryan Pearson. Second free throw by Ty Thompson goes in. Last possession of the half. Crosswhite trying to go one-on-one with Kenyon. Kenyon will get the foul, bumping bodies, and that will put Joe Crosswhite at the line for 1-and-1. Joe had 2 points against Central Kitsap, didn't score against Clahalia on Wednesday night. .4 seconds to go here in the half. Crosswhite missed the free throw. Rebound tapped, and Badia Brown comes away with it. Here comes Kenyon. Going to hold for the last shot. Kenyon to the three-point arc. Finds Ty Thompson. Thompson isolated. Way outside. It's going to drive. Stop. Hook it to the corner. Badia Brown for three in the far corner. No. Rebound tapped, and that'll run the half out. So after one half, Shelton up 31-22. On the Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis on Saturday, December 8th. Join us at 5 p.m. as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Our vantage point will once again be the Angle Building at 4th and Railroad. It's the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis, 5 p.m. Saturday, December 8th on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
And welcome back here at the Mini Dome. Halftime score: Shelton 31, North Mason 22. We're going to get Jerry Apple in here in a moment with his statistics. Let's run down some of the scoring here as the Highclimbers did lead by 16 in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs pulled within 6 in the second. The Highclimbers pretty balanced. Ty Thompson leads away with 9 points. Let's see here, 5 for Noah Benson, 4 for Trenton Andrews, basket for Zach Junker, a basket for Jason Kenyon, a 3 for Cole Forsman. Get everybody there? Oh, Tyler Alt had a basket as well. For the Bulldogs, they're being led. Let's see here. Bryce Elise has 6 points, 4 for Trevor Deerdorf, 4 for John Beatty, a basket for Ryan Cruikshank, and a basket for Miller Campbell. It's been hampered with a little bit of foul trouble. We'll get into that and have more statistics with the Jerry Apple as soon as he gets done with his stat sheet over there. And we'll be right back with more of the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Oops. Get the right thing here. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
And we're back here at halftime. Shelton 31, North Mason 22. Just trying to get everything straight here. Okay, I was trying to get Jerry Apple in here to give us his stats as he's on the other side of the taping area. Here you go, Jerry. Brings with him about a load of paper here. Can you hear me all right, Jerry?
Yes, I can.
There you are. Well, welcome to the halftime show there, Jerry.
Yes.
I already ran through the scoring, so what do you have for us?
Well, I have for Shelton, the leading scorer that I have is Ty Thompson.
Yeah, no, don't worry about scoring. You got any?
And he's a leading rebounder also.
Okay.
I have 6 rebounds for him, and he's made the last 5. He's made the last 5 free throws. He missed the first one.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things for Shelton, and this is new to me, keeping stats. I think I'm going to get better. I hope I do.
You will. You're doing fine, Jerry.
Shooting's been pretty good tonight. You know, I've got us down for 7 out of 11, on our field goals and 3 for 9 on our three-point attempts. It's about even on the rebounds. I think 12 each. Turnovers have been low. Have you noticed that tonight?
Surprisingly,
how many turnovers do you
I
have?
have 10 on, I have 10 total. It was at 11. No, it was 11 total for the game so far. 7 I have on Shelton and 4 on North Mason. I might have missed a couple here and there.
Yeah, I have 4 on North Mason. I didn't have quite that many on Shelton, but like I said, I'm just learning. I know that I've only seen 1 steal tonight, and that was Tyler Auld. We're even on the rebounds. The shooting's been pretty good. Not very good from the three-pointers. 0 for 2 for North Mason, and I think 3 for 9 for Shelton on the three-pointers. But trying to think of anything else to tell you.
Well, the only thing that I could add to all this is the Miller Campbell has 3 personal fouls. Kind of hampered. He had a great game on Wednesday, so that's a big limit for the Bulldogs.
And how about for us? I know that
Auld I have 2.
Auld has 2.
And that's
and I think Kenyon. What does Kenyon have?
I have 1 on Jason.
You have Kenyon and have 1. I had 2 on Kenyon.
Well, we'll have to see what the official is. Between the two of us, we got it right?
But I've been very impressed with Ty Thompson, not only on his free throws, but his rebounding.
Right.
And Kyle Gall, a good addition.
Yeah, I was really surprised that he got the starting nod for 1 and how active he has been in this game.
He is very active. He's 1 for 3 from the three-point line, but yeah, he is quite active. See if there's anything else that kind of.
Well, we're about out of time here. We're going to get to the third quarter in a moment. Thank you, Jerry. We'll check in with you at the end of the game.
Sounds good.
So we'll head to, well, we've got just about a minute to go until we get to the third quarter. We will be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Okay, I guess we're going to keep it right here, as I'm having some issues with just about everything. Trying some new stuff, and this is what happens. All right. So it'll be Highclimber ball to start the third quarter. Badia Brown, Kenyon, Auld, Ty Thompson with the ball, going to go right to the hoop, put it up and in. And who's the last one? Oh, it's Gall. For the Bulldogs, McCormick, he has the ball. Working with Campbell, Crookshank, Pearson now with the ball. Solis. And now is Crookshank down low, oop, off the hands, out of bounds. 5th turnover on North Mason. Climbers up 11 early in the third quarter. The baseline inbounds for Shelton. Kenyon inbounds to Ty Thompson, handing off to Gall. Gall will get it to Kenyon here. The Highclimbers will set the play. Ty Thompson between the circles. Dribbles to the foul line, hesitates, going to drive on Crookshank right to the hoop. Pope popped out. Rebound Crookshank. And off to Solis, and here come the Bulldogs. It's McCormick to Campbell to Pearson. Pearson to the foul line, stops inside of the paint, hooks it out, and threw it away. Actually, Jason Kenyon with a steal there. Going to go coast to coast, put it up just a little too hard. Drew the foul, however. Be the first whistle of the half.
Crookshank picked up his second. And Jason Kenyon's at the free throw line. First one. Nope. He'll get another one. John Beatty will step on. Pearson will sit down for North Mason. Next free throw by Jason Kenyon goes in. Gave him 3 points so far tonight. The lead is now 12 for Shelton. Bryce Solis in backcourt. Going one-on-one with Kenyon, handed off to McCormick. And he just lost the handle, and only 6 turnovers on the Bulldogs. Ty Thompson's going to go right to the hoop, put it up a little hard. Rebound goes to Campbell. And here comes Solis. Bryce center of the court. Guarded by Kenyon. Swing it over to Beatty. Beatty gets a screen from Campbell, drives to the foul line. Throws it over to Campbell. Campbell up fakes, drives baseline, goes to the hoop, puts it up and in. Miller Campbell with his second basket of the night. Lead back down to 10. Tyler Alt fakes a 3, drives right to the hoop, puts it up and in. Beatty kicks it out in the corner. McCormick for 3. That rims off. Rebound. Jason Kenyon throws it up to Gall. Gall to the hoop with authority. Ooh, missed the layup. Rebound pulled down by Campbell and a whistle. Loose ball fell on. I think it's on Ty Thompson if I got the hand signal right. Yes, it was on Ty Thompson. That was his first. So Deerdorf will step back on. Pearson also returns. Bryce Solis with the ball. Back and forth on the dribble, trying to get by Kenyon. Goes right to the hoop. Oh, he's going to throw a charge. Badia Brown gave up the body. Solis picked up his first personal. That goes down as the 7th turnover. Kenyon slows the pace down. His team leading by 12. 5:40 to go here, third quarter. Ald with it, far sideline. Back to Kenyon. Swinging over to Badia Brown, looking for Ty Thompson. At the high post, the foul line, steps right around Deerdorf. Little scoop shot goes in. Ty having a game. He's got 13 points. Pearson to Beatty in the corner for 3. Yes. Beatty with 7 points tonight. Jason Kenyon with the ball, throwing it over to Ty Thompson. Stops on the dribble, finds Ald. Ald to take the open 3 at the top, and rims off, rebound. Tapped out of bounds. That'll go off the Bulldogs. It'll be sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Gall will bounce it to Ty Thompson, down to Badia Brown. Turnaround hook. Swings in. Casey with his first basket tonight. Here comes Pearson lowering the shoulder, and a foul on the Highclimbers. That'll be on Ty Thompson, his second. So Jonker and Benson return for Shelton, and Deerdorf steps back on for North Mason. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Pearson will trigger the play, throw it into Crookshank, tied up by Jonker. That's a jump ball, and that'll stay in the stay right where we are. So we'll do it again from the baseline. Pearson throws it to Solis, now to Beatty. Beatty gets a screen, hooks it down to Crookshank, can't finish on the play. Mugged on the rebound, but no whistle. Rebound saved by Jonker, and up to Benson. Benson finds the trailer as Kenyon. Kenyon speeds in, kicks it out to Benson. Benson down to the box, and that's Jonker. Jonker to Kenyon. To Benson, back to Kenyon, over to Gall. Gall fakes the 3, drives the foul line, finds Kenyon, handed off to Badia Brown. He'll take it. They'll rim that one off. Rebound pulled down by Jonker, but it lost it. It'll go over to the Bulldogs.
substitution for North Mason. Joe Crosswhite will return. Bryce Solis is going to sit down. Deerdorf will trigger the play. He's got Gall right in his face. Big long arms. Inbounds it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite speeds up the near side, taking the angle, changes directions to the three-point arc, hands it off to Pearson. Pearson to the foul line. Pull-up jumper just outside the free throw line and hits it. Well, that's Ryan's first basket of the night. Wow. Kenyon in the front court now for the Highclimbers. Finds Gall. Gall open for three at the top. Wow. That's his second three in the ball game. Give him 6 points. Crosswhite is going to be fouled by Jason Kenyon on the body. Second to personal for Jason. Third team foul on Shelton. And Caleb Hitzman will step onto the court for the first time tonight. Jason Kenyon will get a rest. We haven't seen Caleb until now. Deerdorf will inbounds it, throw it to Beatty. Beatty will get it to Crosswhite. And here come the Bulldogs. Crosswhite with Hitzman all over him. Over to Beatty. Beatty with the ball, now to Crosswhite. Crosswhite, high post feed to Pearson. Pearson steps back, throws it over to Deerdorf. He'll take a three. No spin on that ball. Fell off. Rebound goes to Hitzman. Up to Benson. Benson into the front court. Back to Hitzman. Over to Benson. Take the three in the corner. And rims off. Rebound goes to Padilla Brown in traffic. Try to get it out. Gall comes away with it, though. Throw it over to Hitzman. Reset of the shot clock. There's Benson. Benson drives side of the paint. Lost the ball. Stripped by Beatty. And then we're going to have a charge on Benson. Crowd doesn't like that call at all. It's first personal foul on Noah. Player control foul is how they call that usually. Bryce Solis will step back onto the court. He'll get Beatty. Campbell wants to come in as well. Didn't check in. The coach stopped him. And Deerdorf will sit down. So it's Bulldog ball. In their backcourt, man-to-man full court press for Shelton. Campbell needs to get it in. Finds Solis, splits the double team in backcourt, then lost the ball to Gall. Gall to the three-point arc, to the side of the paint, to the hoop, banging bodies with Campbell, puts it up short, got his own rebound, but lost the handle of it. Hitzman comes away with it. Benson in the corner far side, up top to Hitzman and reset the offense. Over to Gall. Gall up fakes and then takes the three. That one rimmed off. Rebound, Jonker. Jonker missed the shot and draws a foul. It'll go on Crookshank, isn't it? Yes, it went on Crookshank, his third. At the free throw line, Zach Jonker for Shelton. Got the first one. We'll get another one. Lead is up to 15 for Shelton. Largest lead they've had tonight is 16, and Jonker matches it. Comes Pearson up the near side to the box and down to the baseline. Finds the trailer. That's Campbell. Campbell for three. That's a little off. Rebound, Jonker. Finds Hitzman, and here come the Highclimbers. Hitzman over to Gall. Gall to Benson, now to Hitzman. Into the paint to Jonker. Finds Hitzman. He's going to drive side of the paint. He's just kind of almost clotheslined by Crookshank. That'll be 4 personal fouls on Crookshank. And McCormick is getting ready to check back in for North Mason. We have a timeout. However, full one, we'll take it. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live broadcasts of high school basketball in Mason County. Join us Wednesday as the Shelton boys host Peninsula to open South Sound Conference play. Tip off in the Mini Dome is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back at the mini dome, 45-29, Shelton with the lead. At the free throw line, it's Caleb Hitzman. It's for Shelton, trying to add to the Climbers lead. Biggest of the night was 16. That's what they sit at now. Bulldogs have Crookshank, Campbell, McCormick, Solis, and Crosswhite. Climbers have Hitzman. He's at the line. Jonker, Gall, Benson, and Andrews. As Hitzman hit the first free throw, has one more. 2:09 to go. Third quarter. Second free throw rattles in, and that's an 18-point lead, largest of the night for Shelton. Crosswhite going to be bumped and fouled by Hitzman, his first, 5th team foul. Sideline inbounds between the scorer's table and the Bulldog bench. At the end of the bench is Larry Skogstad, father of Coach Brett Skogstad. Campbell inbounds it into the corner to McCormick. Sets his feet for three, but dribbles out of the corner. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Pinson. Quickly to Andrews. And here's Hitzman. Throw it over to Benson. Benson way outside for three. Missed the shot. Rebound. Jonker, a little hook reverse layup for Jonker. And that gives him 6 points tonight. And the lead is now 20, the largest of the night for Shelton. Crosswhite pull-up jumper. Boom. Andrews double teamed, kicked the ball, but rolls right to Hitzman. Hitzman to Gall. Gall puts it on the floor behind the back dribble at the foul line. Nice step by, puts it up, missed the shot, drew the foul. And if that's on, is that Deerdorf? It's Crookshank. That should be 5 on him. Wow. Is that 5 or only 4? Oh, it's only 3. Okay. Well, that's good news for the Bulldogs. At the free throw line is Kyler Gall for Shelton. Hits the first one. He'll get one more. So Deerdorf, Pearson, and Beatty will step back onto the court for the Bulldogs. And Tyler Auld returns for Shelton. 1:17 to go, third quarter, 50-31. Referee kind of forgot what he was doing there. Thought there were 2 shots. There's only one more. Second one by Gall is off. Rebound goes to Deerdorf over the top. However, it's going to be Jonker, his first. 6th team foul on Shelton, however. So McCormick will inbounds it from the backcourt in the baseline. And the press is difficult, being a trouble for the Bulldogs as it has been. And they're going to say that Gall has something on his jersey, so Clevenger will get up off the bench and go get Auld. So McCormick will throw the long ball to Deerdorf, and an interception by Jonker. And I have 8 turnovers on the Bulldogs. Here's Hitzman going to the hoop, puts it up, short rebound, tapped up and in by Jonker. And that's a 21-point lead. That's the largest of the night for the Highclimbers, and a turnover in backcourt on North Mason. That's 9. Under a minute to go here, third quarter, 52-31 is the score. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Hitzman over to Clevenger for 3. Hoo-hoo! It's a 24-point lead now. Bulldogs need to gather themselves. Beatty with it, crossing midcourt to the three-point arc. Hesitates, throws at the corner. Pearson for 3. Now rebound. Hitzman, throw it up to Gall. Gall one-hands it, loses the handle, but tracked it down, throws it to Clevenger. Clevenger fakes the 3, gives it to Benson on the trailer, and then he'll find Hitzman. He'll fake the 3, shuffle it down to Jonker, off the glass and in.
8 points for Junker in the quarter. 57-31 is the score. Shelton with the lead, North Mason with the ball. Pearson, steal by Hitzman. Hitzman is going to slow down for the pack. And then it turns it right back over. And here comes McCormick missing the shot at the buzzer, and we're through 3 quarters. Shelton up big now, 57-31. We'll head to the 4th here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Now we're back here at the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen with you. The top of the stands waiting for the start of the 4th quarter. Shelton kind of started to move away from North Mason here in that quarter. Now lead at 57-31. It'll be Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout between quarters to start the 4th. Clevenger, Hitzman, Junker, Benson, and Thompson on the court. Benson with the ball far side finds, nice extra pass by Thompson to Junker. Give him 12 points. Solis with it in backcourt. Stops, throws it, tried to get it to McCormick. There's Beatty with a runner on the baseline, goes up and in. Give him 9 points so far tonight. Clevenger finds the trailer, that's Jonker. Jonker tried to scoop it, knocked out of bounds, but they're gonna say it went off of his hand. It'll be Bulldog ball. Campbell returns, Crosswhite returns for North Mason. Solis and Deerdorf will sit down. Full court press, inbounds to McCormick. To Crosswhite, and still in backcourt, trying to get by Clevenger. Nice behind the back dribble, but knocked it off of his thigh. That's Campbell to Pearson. Pearson for 3, that's short. Rebound tapped and controlled by Jonker. To Hitzman, to Clevenger, into the corner to Benson. Finds a cutter, that's Hitzman. I don't know how he managed not to travel, missed the shot, however, rebound goes to McCormick. And here comes Crosswhite. Got a 4-on-5 at this point. Crosswhite turned around by Benson, stops, finds Campbell at the top, back to Crosswhite. Crosswhite up top to Pearson, near side to Beatty. Pick and roll, little bobble there. Campbell has the ball over to Crosswhite, 11 on the shot clock, into the corner to Pearson. Pearson drives baseline, reverse layup doesn't fall, but draws a foul. These 17 fouls on Shelton as a team. Second personal foul on Zach Jonker. 59-33 is the score. Ryan Pearson has only 2 points tonight. His first trip to the free throw line, got the first one. Casey Badia-Brown returns. And Noah Benson will sit down for Shelton. North Mason's Ryan Pearson's second free throw goes in. Give him 4 points. Clevenger with the ball, far sideline. Gets a screen from Thompson. Get the pass to Thompson, an extra pass to Jonker, knocked away by Pearson. And here comes Crosswhite. Up to Pearson, three-point arc, 3, in and out, rebound, Clevenger. Clevenger pushes the pace. Throws it to Thompson, can't handle it, rolls out of bounds. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. Inbounds from the sideline to Hitzman. Hitzman behind the back dribble, stops, pops for three. Ball goes out to McCormick. Get it to Crosswhite. And here come the Bulldogs. Crosswhite getting by Clevenger to the foul line. Stops, slides, gets it to Pearson. Up top to Campbell. Takes the three. Yep. Only 7 points from Miller. Spent most of the time on the bench. Hitzman taps it to Thompson. Thompson over to Clevenger. Fakes the three. Cross court to Theo Brown. Nice extra pass down to Junker. Can't finish. Rebound tapped and controlled by the Bulldogs. Here's Crosswhite. Joe will get it up to Pearson. Pearson to the three-point arc. No look pass in the corner. Beatty for three. No spin on the ball. Falls off. Thompson taps the ball and controls it. Here come the Highclimbers. Thompson bringing it up. Throws it down to Junker. Junker fade away at the baseline. Short. Rebound. Campbell. Here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite kicks it out to Pearson for three. Nope. Jonker with a rebound. I think McCormick is going to be called with a foul. Foul was on the Campbell. Well, a lot of substitutions. I'm just trying to figure out what that foul is. You got Badillo, Brown, Kenyon, Ald, Thompson, and Gall on the court along with Ald for the Highclimbers. They have a 59-38 lead, 4:45 to go in the ball game. Kenyon with the ball, throws it to Ald. Ald dribbles to the top, high post, feet up. We threw it away. It goes to Campbell. Campbell's pass to Crosswhite is deflected by Thompson. And that stays with the, that is a white ball. I'm not sure how they got that ball. Inbounds to Thompson, double teamed. Nice fake, but missed the shot. Rebound goes to Crookshank. He hits the deck hard. And we'll walk to the other end of the mini dome and shoot a 1-and-1. Gall picked up his second. 18 fouls on Shelton, 4 on the Bulldogs, and Ryan Crookshank is at the line for the first of a 1-and-1. He only has 2 points tonight. Missed it. Rebound, Beatty tapped it up and in. There comes Jason Kenyon. Swing it over to Ty Thompson. Looking for Ald, but he'll drive behind the back, trying to get some space. Finds Ald now with the ball. Ald tried to hook a pass to Gall and overthrew him. I have a dozen turnovers on the Highclimbers. But they're up 59-40. 4 minutes to go almost. Beatty with it near side, gets a screen from Campbell, pick and roll. Campbell triple teamed, up fakes over Gall, puts it up and in. Miller Campbell with 9 points here. And a full timeout has been called. We'll take it. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Woo!
Play resumes, and a shot underneath falls off, but the Highclimbers still have the ball. Kenyon with it out to the far side. Hands it off to Gall. Looks like the Highclimbers are going to run some clock here. Gall's going to go. Hand it off to Kenyon. Kenyon hand it off to Ald. Ald for three. No. Rebound. Thompson right back up. Missed it. Got it again. Ball's now free. Crookshank comes away with it. Here comes Beatty. Beatty quickly up the far sidelines, loses the handle. Hope they're going to say it's tipped. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. That's an interesting call. So here come the Bulldogs. That's McCormick driving baseline, pulls up, misses. Rebound goes to Kenyon. Kenyon will slow the pace down. Met by Beatty there. Swinging over to Thompson. Thompson stops. Just inside the arc. Launches along two. Missed it. Campbell with the rebound. And it off to Crosswhite. Here come the Bulldogs. Quickly up to Beatty. Stops. Pops for threes. Going to be fouled by Ald. That'll be Tyler's third. 9th team foul. And 3 shots coming for John Beatty. Beatty has 11 points for North Mason, leading his team. Bank is open for John tonight. Spin that one all the way around, hit the glass twice, and dropped in. Next free throw. Fell off. Nope. Go get one more. That's 12 points tonight for John. Scoring-wise, this is his first scoring opportunities. Ball is tipped out and Kenyon controls. Ty Thompson with the ball now. Hand it off to Gall. Now to Ald. Kenyon fakes the pass into the corner. Finds Gall. Gall will skip over to the wing and take a three. That's his third three of the night. 10 points for Kyler. Comes Crosswhite to McCormick. Hooks it to Campbell. It's deflected by Badillo Brown out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Deerdorf will step back onto the court for North Mason. Crookshank will sit down. So it'll be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Crosswhite will trigger the play. Inbounds, trying to get it to Beatty. Over the top is going to be Ald. That'll be 4 on Tyler. 2 shots the rest of the way for North Mason, and Beatty's at the line for 2 of them. Missed the first one. He's now 1 for 4 at the free throw line. Coach Pringle's going to leave Ald in there. Another free throw for Beatty. That one goes in. And 62-44. 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. Kenyon gets it to Gall. Gall take another three. Missed it. Rebound goes to Crosswhite. Crosswhite pushing the pace. Kind of one-handed down to Deerdorf. He'll lay it up and in. Trevor's third basket of the night, 6 points. Thompson with the ball. Over to Ald. Ald fakes the three, throws it to Badillo Brown. And to Kenyon. Kenyon, cross court to Ald, open for three. Yes! 7 points for Tyler. Beatty going back with a nice spin move. How did he get that scoop to fall? Nice. Kenyon just slowly walking the ball up the court. Gall with it near the scorer's table on the far side. Now Ald has it near the mid-court circle. Ald will stop on the three-point arc, throw it up to Thompson. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. Thompson's going to go behind the back, but nearly lost it. Got it back, finds Kenyon. Kenyon for three at the top, that rimmed off. Rebound, Thompson threw it back, but fell out. Ald has it off the rebound. Another three on the way, missed that one. Rebound, Deerdorf. 30 seconds to go in the game now. And here comes Crosswhite. Going to go coast to coast, partially rejected by, partially blocked, I should say, by Gall. Recovered by Kenyon. 15 seconds. And Jason Kenyon will throw it over to Ald. Back to Kenyon. And going to run out the clock here. So the Shelton Highclimbers knock off the North Mason Bulldogs 65-48 here in the Mini-Dome. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. And we'll wrap this thing up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is getting in the holiday spirit with live coverage of the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis on Saturday, December 8th. Join us at 5 p.m. as each parade entry lights up downtown Shelton. Our vantage point will once again be the Angle Building at 4th and Railroad. It's the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis, 5 p.m. Saturday, December 8th on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts? Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself? What are you gonna make of me?
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini-Dome. Shelton Highclimbers knock off the North Mason Bulldogs 65-48. Shelton improves to 2-0. They did it behind the 13 points of Ty Thompson, a dozen points for Zach Junker. Let's see here. 8 of those. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8 of those in the third quarter. Kyler Gall finished with 10 points. He hit 3 threes. Noah Benson finished with 5 points, 3 points for Jason Kenyon, 3 points for Cole Forsman, 3 points for Ethan Clevenger, 2 free throws for Caleb Hitzman, and a basket for Casey Padillo Brown. For the Bulldogs, they were led by John Beatty. He had 15 points, 9 from Miller Campbell, but sat most of the game with foul trouble. 6 apiece for Trevor Deerdorf and Bryce Solis, 4 for Troy McCormick, 4 for Ryan Pearson. Why? I got 9 for that's right. I said 9 for Miller Campbell. A basket for Joe Crosswhite and a basket for Ryan Cruikshank. That's 6 points, yeah. So the Bulldogs fall to 1-2 on the season. Shelton is now 2-0. Waiting for Jerry Apple to get done with his statistics, and we'll bring him in here in a moment. So the final here, Shelton 65, North Mason 48, and we'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. Final score, Shelton 65, North Mason 48. Jerry Apple joining me here. Jerry?
Well, just some comments, because you've already stated who's
score leaders.
Score leaders and things like that. But you know, one of the things I see is Shelton has a lot of depth.
Oh, definitely.
You know, and we were mentioning that they have, 8 seniors? 7 seniors?
7 seniors.
And you could tell that out there. They have depth. He could put any one of those players in, and he's not losing much at all.
No.
They got to the foul line. They shot I got about 19 attempts that they shot on the foul line. I think they made 13 of 19. I noticed last year, it seemed like this year this game they struggled a little bit from the 3-point line. I think they shot like 17 times and made 6. But I was impressed with, and I haven't seen him play before, Kyle Gall. He made 3 3-pointers.
Right.
And he hustles. He's a good addition to this varsity.
You know, Jerry, just to Kyler, they list him at 6'2", but with those long arms of his, he's got to be a lot higher than, or a lot taller than that 6'2". Indicates. But go ahead.
I mean, he just, I was very impressed with him. I was impressed with Jason Kenyon. He was very steady. He picked up a few fouls. That kind of hurt him there early. But I'll tell you, here's another player I was very impressed with in the second half who just came alive, and that's Jonker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boy, Jonker.
12 points.
Yeah, 12 points.
8 of those in the third quarter.
Yes.
And he was
He
being
had a
fed,
lot of rebounds.
He had a lot of rebounds, but on a lot of those plays, he was being fed by Ty Thompson because Ty was drawing the defense to him.
Right.
Let's give it to
Sure.
Zach. That's really what was going on there.
You know, you look at the first half. Ty could score at will, and then second half they started playing a little harder on Ty, and that opened it up, like you said, for Jonker. But like I said, I think the key. Kenyon, I thought, played fairly well. Kyle Gall, good addition. Great second half by Jonker. Thompson, I thought, played a very good overall game, rebounding, shooting, especially first half. Foul line, was okay. Our 3-point attempts, we need to improve on that. But the depth is there, and I think that they're going to be an exciting team. So as far as North Mason is concerned, I was really impressed with their number one. And who did you have down there for number one?
That's John Beatty.
Boy, he did well.
Well, it seemed like he took the load. I've watched North Mason in the first two games, and he didn't score in any of those games. He played a little bit more on Wednesday than on Monday. But I think he saw that everybody else was shut down.
Right.
And he picked up the slack. He had 15 points.
Yes, he did.
To lead North Mason in scoring, actually to lead all scorers in this game.
Yes.
And he had a really good fourth quarter.
One of the things that hurt North Mason was the foul line. I think they went to the foul line 10 times. They only made 4 from what I got. Am I right or close?
Yeah, you've got 10.
Yeah, 4 for 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Yeah, they were having a little issue there, not getting to the foul line. The shooting for both teams was pretty good inside. Like I said, though, both teams were struggling from the 3 points attempts. There wasn't a lot of turnovers. What did you have down for turnovers?
I have 11 for North Mason and 12 for Shelton. The North Mason turnovers, they had 4 at the half, so they had more in the second half.
Yeah.
I felt that Shelton needs to clean a few things up, especially in the first half. They did a little bit, but they got a little sloppy towards the end. Of course, when you're up 20-some points, you're not going to play with the same intensity.
Right. Rebounding, it was pretty close. I think Shelton had a few more rebounds overall compared to North Mason. And I think that helped, too, to get them to the foul line more. Shelton got to the foul line about twice as much. So
I didn't even really indicate that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times they were there. They made 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I have 13.
Yeah, 13.
I have 13 free throws made by Shelton out of 19 attempts.
19, okay.
And that's not bad. That's almost 67, 68%. That's not too bad. Could be a little better. Anyway, it was I appreciate you letting me work with you tonight, and I look forward to the season. I think we've got some. You look at this. If we go by comparison of scores just in these first 2 games, North Mason played Central Kitsap fairly closely. So let's see what happens when Central Kitsap comes here or we go there.
Well, let's see, Central Kitsap, Shelton will go to Central Kitsap. I don't know exactly, but first, and then CK will come here. I think it's their last regular season game.
Okay.
And CK has got some height. got a couple of kids 6'7", 6'6",
Right,
so it's going to be interesting to see how they match up. But that's down the road a ways.
What are we looking at for next game?
Next game will be right here.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah, next Wednesday the boys will host Peninsula, South Sound Conference.
Okay.
Next up for North Mason. I don't even have them down here. Why did I not? I didn't put down where they're going on my sheet. I don't remember where they're going.
Well, I can find out.
Okay. I think that they're on the road. Anyway, Shelton stays home. Open South Sound Conference play next Wednesday when Peninsula comes into the Mini Dome. We'll have that game for you.
I saw the newspaper, but I didn't.
I cannot remember where they are next. Oh, I know now. They're at Cross Point tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Up in
now,
Chico.
Tell me where Cross Point
outside of Bremerton.
Okay.
A little 1A. I think they're 1A school.
Okay.
I think that's their size now. They're a little private Christian school in the bridge. Chico, if you know the area.
Yeah,
the Chico
I know
area.
where Chico is.
Yeah, they're up there, and their gymnasium's kind of interesting. It's kind of small. They have stands on one side.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of like the junior high here. But it's an interesting little place, and they have a pretty decent program there. So North Mason will be, both the boys and girls will be up there tomorrow afternoon. Be interesting to see how the Shelton girls did tonight. They're playing at North Mason. North Mason is, the girls from Belfair are 2-0 on the season. They won both their
they played
games.
very well from what I heard on Wednesday.
Yeah, they had little trouble with Clahalia, and they did well against CK.
And CK usually has a pretty good girls program.
And North Mason is pretty interesting to watch. They are all guards. There's definitely no size difference in those young ladies, and they can all play. Kind of like what Shelton could do. They can just bring somebody in off the bench no matter where they are.
Yeah.
As for Shelton tonight, let's see.
How many players did they played everybody?
Well, no, Adam Goldsby. That's the only one who didn't play or score for that matter. Didn't see Adam out there. I don't even know if he was dressed tonight. I didn't notice.
Yeah, I didn't see him out playing, so I don't.
Yeah, as I said in my pregame interview with Coach Pringle, Shelton's loaded. They've got a lot of experience.
Yeah,
and obviously a lot of talent.
And I think you're going to see Tyler Auld, who's a very good three-point shooter, probably their best three-point shooter. And he had a tough night tonight from the three-point line, although he did make his last attempt.
Right.
So that was good.
Yeah, he ended up with 7 points.
Had foul trouble, which...
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, it's two games into the season. Okay, Jerry, I think we've
covered it pretty well.
Pontificated enough. So we'll remind you, North Mason is traveling to Cross Point tomorrow. Shelton stays home, and Open South Sound Conference play next Wednesday right here in this building against Peninsula. And we'll have that game for you here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Tip-off is at 7. We'll probably start the pregame about 6:50 on Wednesday night. And that'll do it for tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help, as always, tonight in football and everything else he does for the community. Of course, we have to thank the students from Shelton Stagecraft.
They did a nice job.
Yeah,
tonight.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get to the floor camera as much as I wanted to today.
Oh, yeah.
But they did a good job, and he did a good job out there on that. Both of them did.
Good.
Of course, we want to thank Dave Meiser as well.
Dave, we're going to miss Dave next year.
Nah.
Yeah, he's going to be his last year. So he's been around for a long time.
Long time. Okay. Well,
anyway,
thanks,
have a good weekend.
Okay.
And we'll see you next Wednesday.
On Wednesday. So the final again here, Shelton 65, North Mason 48. And as we said, we'll talk to you on Wednesday.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.